Hello everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking to you about dandelion leaf, as well as I'm going to talk to you about a little bit about tea bags and also a coffee substitute that you can have that has dandelion in it. So yeah, today's dandelion leaf and dandelion root. I'm going to be talking to you about the different benefits of this tea and as well also some precautions. As always, when we start some herbal teas, they might interact with our medications or supplements, maybe anything we're doing topically. So it's always best to check with your doctor or healthcare practitioner regarding introducing teas. So also if you're pregnant or breastfeeding as well, it's good to be aware of the different teas to have or not have. So I am in live in two places if you see me looking around. Also, I'm going to be referring to my notes. I found some great articles and information, and I'm going to read to you some of the great information that I found. So with dandelion leaf or a root, it can be used to help with your blood sugar level. It can help with your liver and your digestion. It can help with your skin. And as I mentioned earlier, it can also be used as a coffee substitute. There's different products out there that you can, instead of having coffee, the dandelion root tastes like coffee. I don't drink coffee myself, but I heard that it tastes really great. And yeah, so as I mentioned previously in these lives with herbal teas, it's always great to choose organic or local or wild harvested. It's great to have quality ingredients because when we're steeping our teas, per se, we're extracting the different vitamins and minerals in it. We want to be ingesting good quality nutrients. So the information that I'm going to be sharing is very general. It could either relate to the dandelion leaf or the dandelion root. Also, in reading different information, sometimes dandelion, they were talking about dandelion extracts. So that's when the dandelion is steeped, not steeped, it sits in alcohol. So I have here dandelion leaf. It looks very similar to a nettle leaf and some other teas that I've shown you before. So again, with this tea and most teas, it's usually 1 teaspoon dry to 1 cup of just boiled water. So dandelion can help reduce water weight, meaning that the dandelion tea can be used as a diuretic, meaning that it helps the body eliminate excess body water through the kidneys and our urine. So you might be needing to go to the washroom a little more often the day that you have the dandelion tea. And this may be due to the plant's high potassium content, which can signal the body to flush out sodium. So if you have dandelion tea, it's considered a diuretic. It can be helpful relieving fluid retention if you have PMS or maybe if you have some bloating. So dandelion is also great for our gut health. It can help, as I mentioned before, it can help reduce bloating. It's also great for gut health for digestion. And also as a side note, fresh leaves, fresh dandelion leaves is a prebiotic. So our gut, our intestinal system, it's great to have prebiotic foods, but also probiotic foods. Dandelion is also a phytonutrient. So phytonutrient is known also as an antioxidant. A lot of people say antioxidants. We can also say it's a phytonutrient. So dandelion is a phytonutrient. It's also anti-inflammatory. So it can help our body in many, many ways. always great to have phytonutrients in all our foods and our teas and different beverages because we're always exposed to free radicals from pollutants in the air and things that we're ingesting as well. So our body needs to have phytonutrients. So phytonutrients can be like your vitamin A, your vitamin C, and anti-inflammatory properties are also beneficial because our body can become inflamed, like in our interior, we don't even know it. But when you think of inflammation, you might think of something like a cut or a scrape or a bug bite. That's more of a noticeable type of inflammation. But yeah, that's just a side note as well. So let me just see if there's any questions here. Okay. So with the dandelion, it's great for many people, but some of us need to be aware, cautious that if we have a known allergy to ragweed or daisies or marigolds or I can't say that word, chrysanthemum, that other flower, that you may be allergic or sensitive to dandelion. So before trying dandelion, even though you're okay with those types of weeds or flowers that I mentioned previously, with dandelion, it's great to have a small portion and test to see if you are sensitive to dandelion before you make, a big portion. So maybe 1/4 of a cup, and then see how you are a couple hours or the next day. But for dandelion, for starting off, as I mentioned with prior teas, if teas are new to you, your body's not used to it. Also because dandelion is a diuretic, but also has many beneficial properties. Just again, your system, if it's not used to something, start slow. So you can start with maybe 1/2 cup a day, maybe for 2-3 days, and then work your way up to 3-4 cups, 3/4 of a cup, or 1 cup. So kind of spread it out over a week, see how you are. Just see how you feel. It's up to you with your portion size and how much of that dandelion tea that you'd like. So also with the dandelion, as a caution, it's also being aware if you have any medications that change your liver function or if you're on some type of diuretic medication as well. So also with, as I mentioned before, starting dandelion tea slowly because yes, if you have too much in the day, it might throw off your body's water balance, but also going to the bathroom often in your day. It's okay to go to the bathroom. It's just a warning regarding the dandelion tea and washroom breaks. Okay, so let's see if there's any questions here. I've enjoyed talking about the different teas with you over the week, and I'm excited to let you know that dandelion tea can be used as a coffee substitute. So there's 2 different brands out there that I know of. One of them is called Dandy Blend, D-A-N-D-Y blend, or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Teecino, Teecino. So the Dandy Blend is made of 5 ingredients. It's extracts of barley, rye, dandelion, chicory, and beetroots. And they explain on their website how it's processed and prepared. And then the Teecino, they have coffee flavors, and they also have tea flavors. So they have many different blends. I looked at the ingredients for the Dandelion Dark Roast Herbal Coffee, and it's roasted organic carob, organic chicory, organic dandelion root, organic ramen seeds, and natural coffee flavor. So again, you can find on their website the different coffees and teas that are out there. This is just an option if you're a huge coffee fan and you want to maybe transition not to have as much coffee. And these two items here that I mentioned, they are caffeine free. So you can introduce one of these coffee substitutes if you're already having coffee, or if you are just wanting to transition out to something different. Otherwise, of course, enjoy the coffee that you're having now. Just sometimes coffee can affect us. So these are another option. Hi, Suzanne. So also I wanted to mention that the dandelion tea, yeah, I think you can buy dandelion dried roots in the store. I've only found the dandelion leaves. So I wanted to mention as well that tea bags can be a problem, because I was reading some information, and also this one person I follow, he talks about on his podcast how the tea bags can be made with plastic, and then when you're putting hot water on your tea bag and steeping it, the plastics can get into your tea water, and then you are drinking this, and that can disrupt your hormones, your endocrine system. So I wanted to read to you, where did I put it? Oh, okay, here it is. So I'm just going to read a little bit about what he said in his podcast. So the tea bags, so a little bit of history of the tea bags is, I forget what year it was, but the tea bags were first cloth or silk, but then the industry changed and did paper. Because the paper was very thin, then the tea bag company started layering it with food grade plastics. And with the food grade plastics, you're using propylene tritylate. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. The short form is PET. So this can be dangerous over time. And he said in his podcast that these are just some examples, that so because of these PETs, children going into menstruation early, women hormone system is messing up, and later in life, male or female hormones are not ideal. And yeah, so I'll direct you, after I'm finished this and I save it, I'll direct you to his website regarding that podcast if you're interested, or you can look up online yourself regarding tea bags. So I'm bringing this up because besides, trying to eat our best and take care of ourselves internally, externally, sometimes we're not aware of what's in our plastics or what's in our or what's not ideal for the environment. Again, tea bags, in my opinion, and other things, it's the convenience, but then at the same time, it's a waste. So what I do, what we can all do, is simply steep this in a cloth bag at home or directly in your mug or teapot, and then you just strain it out when you're done. So that's another option instead of using the tea bag. So yeah, that's just something to think about regarding the tea bags, because yeah, all these external factors affect ourselves, but also it affects the environment, and so it can affect our blood, our skin, our brain, and these are hormone disruptors. So when we say hormones, that means we're talking about the endocrine system, and our endocrine system becomes unbalanced, which can cause us different problems with our health, physically or mentally. So I'm hoping that you grab some tea, whatever tea you like. Over the last few weeks, I've spoken about different teas, and I'm going to do a little recap about the different teas I've talked about. You're welcome to find they're on IGTV, also in my IG posts. If you're viewing over here, I only have them on YouTube. So yeah, the past teas I spoke about was nettle leaf tea. I also spoke about oat straw, red raspberry. I spoke about red clover, and also peppermint, and chamomile tea. So this is my last herbal tea. I decided to do a short series talking about herbal teas. There are many, many herbal teas out there. I just wanted to share some basics with you, but also because the ones I spoke about, you can enjoy them individually, but also as well, you can blend a few of them together. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, even after the replay, after the live, yeah, if you have any questions afterwards, let me know. Okay then, I will end this now. Thank you again for joining me for Dandelion Leaf. Hope you enjoy some soon, or another tea of your choice. Be well.